Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you all are well and you're having a nice time. So I'm back with another video, and in this one, I'll be running you through the FPL Gameweek 24 team selection. And obviously, we'll talk about how Gameweek 23 went. And yeah, I got 91 points in that, so that is already open. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 1500 subs sooner. I know. I promised back-to-back videos in the previous video. Obviously it was Gameweek 22. I missed out on 23, but I promised now things are on track. I have the graphics ready and things ready. My house is getting renovated, so I was caught up in that, but we'll soon be out of it in the next 2 or 3 days, and then yeah, finally you'll see me back in my place and recording the videos. So yeah, we'll obviously start with the team review, and then I've got the team selection thingy, and then we look at the FPL planner, how I'm going to navigate the 25, 26 and all the blanks and the doubles coming up. So all of that is in this video. Meanwhile, you guys can let me know how the graphics look like in the comments below, and obviously what are your plans for the week. I hope that you all had a nice game week 24, 23, and I hope that you guys have a nice game week 24 too. So starting with the goalkeeper and the defenders, pathetic performance. You can see the binary numbers in there. Areola with just 1, Pedro Porro with just 1, Estupinan 1, and Saliba 1. Up front, Darwin with another binary number, and that is 0. Solanke blanked, and yeah, this was how shit the game week was going until my midfield played. And as you can see, Gross with 11 points, Saka with 9, Martinelli with 10, Richarlison with 15, and Foden 40 points. Obviously with the armband he got 20 points, and with the armband obviously it got doubled. So yeah, that was a wise decision going with Foden. And to be honest, if I'm being very honest with you, it was just total luck. I couldn't get the chance to fix my team, and Foden with the armband got me 40 points. So a little resurrection for the side. I was somewhere on 948k. I'm currently sitting on 548k. So the points difference is huge, and the rank changes are drastic. So this is how the season has been. You get 15-20 points less than your rival, you're going downhill. You get more of them, you're going upside. So the rank, the idea is to finish at a very respectable rank, because this rank doesn't really justifies my experience in this game so far. I was at such a good rank last season. I wanted to go better this season, but things went downhill. I had some sort of things going around, but yeah, we're finally back with football, and we'll be focusing on the FPL for the next 15 game weeks. We will be focusing on how to get a good rank. This is a respectable rank, I won't lie. Obviously this is a good one, but obviously talking about my experience, I would want myself to be somewhere in the 100k or breaking into that 50k. That is what I think I should have been if I didn't made the blunders that I did this season. And obviously I missed out on a lot of deadlines due to some I was caught up in something. So this is how the season was, and 91 points for this week. And yep, if you look at the ranks, huge greens, and this is a very good site for all of the players that got green ones, and that those who have red ones, I would want you guys to do better in the next one, and I know that you guys can do it. So do not feel bad about it, because this is me giving you a pep talk who has been in the lower ranks this season. So some good ranks, some good points coming up, and that is the idea and the aim. We just gonna roll the dice and just give the armband to anyone for the punts and stuff. But I will be looking for some of the punts in the upcoming game week. That was the idea since game week 20, when things went completely downhill and there was no way to survive this season. Now I'll take you to the part where I'm going to talk about my team, and then we'll look at the FPL planner, and we'll talk about how I am going to navigate the next few game weeks that are coming up. So if I take you to the planner, these are obviously the graphics that I have, and I hope that you like these graphics. So I've got Dubravka in goal, who's got Nottingham Forest at away. If you look at the points, 1337 points in total, rank 548k, bank 12.2 million. I've got 2 free transfers. I missed out on the deadline in the last game week, but still I got some good points, so I'm all right with that. So Pedro Porro obviously is in goal, is in defense, with Brighton at home, Estupinan, Spurs at away, and Saliba, West Ham United at away. All of these 3 defenders are above 5 million, and none of them have been up to the mark. Estupinan has just come into the side. He's got some good fixtures coming up, so that is one reason why I would want to keep him into the side. Apart from that, I'm not very satisfied with Saliba and Porro, if I am being very honest. Porro was in for the attacking returns and some clean sheets. I got a couple of clean sheets. Other than that, there wasn't much of a cover in terms of those defensive points or the attacking returns from Porro. So it was a disappointing transfer for me. Lascelles is on the bench. Kabure is on the bench. I would never use these options. Obviously, Kabure is not playing for a while. Lascelles is injured. So these are the transfers, these are the players rotting on my bench, and I would have to make a tactical plan to get rid of them very soon. But the 3 defenders that I have are costly, not cheaper options, and they are not returning as of now. So this is how the defense and the goalkeepers are looking like. I'm expecting Dubravka to return me at least 3 points, because I do not expect that from Areola, who's got Arsenal at home. Though they are at home, but it's Arsenal and they are playing some good football. Now we look at the main part. Those are the 5 midfielders that I have, and I've got Gross, who's got Tottenham at away. Could say it is a good fixture because Brighton is in good attacking form. They are getting those goals, and Spurs is leaking goals. Saka has got West Ham United away, and Martinelli has got West Ham United away. In terms of fixtures, I've got a lot of away fixtures, and those are not a very good sight to see. But I'm expecting points from this team. Martinelli and Saka have been a weird duo for me this season. Sometimes when I'm hell bent on taking them out, both of them are going to return. When I'm hell bent on taking one out, one of them is going to return. So this is how things have been. But I will be getting rid of Martinelli pretty soon, and the reason for that is pretty clear. He is not worth the price, because I'm getting those attacking returns in areas. I want them to come thick and thin, to come weekly, but those are not coming, and there are much better options in the midfield I could go for. For instance, there is Diogo Jota. I think he's listed as a forward. Let me check that first before putting that out. But yeah, I think he's he's listed as a midfielder this season. But yeah, Jota is someone I am going to look at this season. Martinelli is someone that is going to leave my side pretty soon. Richarlison, obviously, in the midfield has been pretty good so far. Not going to lie, he has provided some attacking returns to me so far, and that has been pretty nice for the team too. I mean, those rads I have, I could have been much more down if I was not, if I did not have Richarlison, because he has provided on and off attacking returns. Foden has been pretty exciting. He has always been pretty exciting, and this season I am using those points to climb up to the ranks with Foden, who's got Everton at home, which is a very, very nice fixture, and I'm expecting attacking returns from him. Similar is the case with Richarlison. Martinelli and Saka I'm not very sure of, but there will be attacking returns in that game. Hopefully they are from Martinelli and Saka, and similar would be the case with Gross. I look at the forwards. I've got 3 very, very scary forwards: Solanke, Darwin and Archer. Both, if we talk about Darwin and Solanke, both of them are some good assets on their days, but when it's not their day, they are the worst of the assets to own. Now, obviously, Darwin has got Burnley at home, which is a good fixture. I will not be selling him. Solanke is someone I would be needing post Gameweek 25 or Gameweek 26. So there is no reason to sell him for a couple of game weeks and then bring him back. So Archer is going to be the one that will be sacrificed, because I have not been, using Archer a lot, and this for this very reason, I could retire one spot in the midfield. I could just downgrade Martinelli to a very budget pick. I can upgrade Archer to Haaland, or I could just downgrade our defender, probably Saliba, to a very cheaper one. Bench him, play Lascelles if he's back, or just change him and then go for the 3 midfielder formation, or I could just go to 3 forwards formation, or I could just go with the 2 forwards, bench Solanke, and the rest of it will remain same. So what the initial idea is to bring Haaland in for Archer, and what I could do is bench Solanke for a couple of game weeks, and then we'll see how things are going to go with the rest of the midfielders, and I can later sell Martinelli and go for a cheaper option, or just get Diogo Jota, fit Diogo Jota in somewhere. So the initial idea is to get Haaland and to get rid of Pedro Porro or Saliba, but I am not very sure of the options that I have in terms of defense. There are not a lot of defenders providing me those clean sheets. Martinelli can be downgraded to be honest, or upgraded to another option, but we'll look at that. Let's get to the planner and see what we have and what we could do. I'll just quickly take you to the planner, and yeah, here is the planner. Now, if you look at Solanke specifically, the problem with Solanke is that he's got Newcastle and Manchester City, and then obviously Burnley after that. So I would have to bench him for the next 3 game weeks. I wouldn't want to play him Fulham at away. I can go for Haaland instead of Archer. If we go for Haaland, let me just check if Jota is a midfielder, right? So yeah, Jota is a midfielder. I was right. I was just getting a little bit confused. So he is currently at 8.1, whereas Martinelli is standing at 7.7. I would need bank for that. But Martinelli has some good fixtures on and off. This is what is putting me off from not selling him. And similar would be the case with Saliba. Pedro Porro has a blank coming up. I'm not pretty sure he's going to keep clean sheets versus Brighton and Wolves. I will be holding on to Estupinan because the set of fixtures is pretty nice. Areola is going to go out. Dubravka is going to come in. And let's just say I take out Archer and I go for my man Haaland up front because that is necessary. He's owned by 65%. If he goes big, I might have to go lower. So Haaland is going to come in. He's got doubles coming up. Then Bournemouth, some good fixtures. I wouldn't want to miss out on Haaland. Darwin has got a double fixture in the upcoming game week. Now I have to be a little cautious with who I bring in. I've got 2.2 in the bank, can go for Trent 2 at the back, but not the best fixtures and not the best time to invest in Liverpool's defense, but Trent has the ability to provide those attacking returns. I can obviously get rid of Martinelli from my side and go for Diego Jota. That will be my midfield sorted. Now, if we move to Gameweek 27, where there are blanks, I got 2 free transfers in that. Obviously, I'm not going to sell Jota. That is going to be a little cruel selling him. I've got Richarlison who's blanking. I've got Darwin who's blanking. Now, I could just play Solanke in this one. Lascelles has got Arsenal, not the best of fixtures. He's going to come in. Now with the 2 free transfers, what I could do is I can get rid of Pedro Porro and I can get rid of Lascelles. Richarlison will come in for him. And I would have Diego Jota blanking. So in terms, I would have 10 playing players by that, with Diego Jota blanking, and the rest of the players have got some mixed fixtures. So this is where I will struggle a little if I bring in Diego Jota. So yeah, this is going to be a little struggle if Jota has to come in this week. I would then obviously have to get rid of Pedro Porro and Lascelles, both of them. And let's see what are the options that we'll have by then. If I put the defenders here, and yep, Trent Alexander-Arnold obviously he's at 8.5, which is a very, very risky move. I'm not gonna get my 8.5 million stuck there. I have 11.4 million. Could go for 2 cheaper options, but yeah, there are not many good options to go for. I can go for Alex Moreno, but he's not a very cheap option. I can go for Alex Moreno. I would still have 6.3 in the bank. Obviously wouldn't want to double up on Brighton. What are the other options that we have? I've got Anderson at 4.8 million, who's got on and off, who's got a couple of good fixtures coming up. This one move I would have to look at by game week 26, but that obviously means I do not have the full 11 to play in game week 26. So this is something I would have to be cautious about. And let me just reset things here. Restore players. Okay. Reset game week. And let me just get back to 24, where I am intending to bring in Diego Jota for the double. Darwin I would have for the double, and Haaland is someone I would have for the double. If I keep Martinelli into the side, by that time I would have him facing Newcastle. I would miss out on the attacking returns if Jota has in those double game weeks. Obviously he's in form and could be a good differential for me. If I'm going for the differentials, I would miss out on that. And obviously with 2 free transfers, I can just get rid of Pedro Porro this week, and then get Jota in for the double one. That would obviously ultimately mean that I would have 10 players by the game week 27 when the players are blanking. So this is what the current plan is for my side. I still have to navigate the 27th one, I would be fine with 10 players. I won't mind that if the other players are in form and returning some good points. But as of now, using the one free transfer, what I have in mind is to get Haaland back into the side, and I would debate on Diogo Jota for the next 20 hours before the game week kicks off. I don't know how many hours are left, but I would be debating that. Current rating you could see for the team is 87%, so the team is alright, and the expected points are 50. So I would be alright with that, but Pedro Porro is a sign of concern in my team, and I would have to get rid of him. I would definitely keep Richarlison. Martinelli, Darwin Núñez, and Pedro Porro are some of the players that I might want to get rid of very soon. Darwin is gonna stay safe till that double game week, but in 27, I would still look at other options to get rid of him. Probably Watkins could come in because he's got some very nice fixtures, so I can replace Darwin with Watkins in that game week too. But yeah, for this one, I am going to go for Haaland. That is a transfer that will be locked from my end. And yeah, he is going to get the armband too for the week. Let me know how I can navigate the 27th one with just 10 players. Do you think that I am fine with the 27 player? I am fine with the 10 players in game week 27. Or you would want me to go for a -4, go all in, get Diogo Jota and do a -4 in game week 27, get Darwin out and go for Watkins. Let me know all of that in the comments below, and let me know if you do like the video. And yeah, the content will be regular soon. Hope you have a very nice game week 24, and see you guys very soon.